Welcome to our tutorial on creating boards for OKRs and key results. Let's start with an overview. What is a board? In OKRs, boards are a powerful tool that helps you organize and manage tasks needed to reach your objectives. Each board can contain multiple tasks grouped into sections, and you can assign these tasks to team members to drive progress. Boards can be used in OKRs in two main ways. Supporting the objective. Here, the objective's progress is based on its key results, while the board is used to assign and organize supporting tasks. These tasks don't affect the OKR progress directly, but help align everyone on the actions needed to achieve the goal. Tracking progress through board tasks. In this setup, the objective's progress is based on the completion of tasks on the board itself, rather than key results. As tasks are completed, the objective's progress updates automatically, making the board central to tracking. You can also use these options with key results. For instance, you can make a key results progress depend on board tasks by selecting Board KR as its UOM, unit of measure. Alternatively, you can have a board for a key result without tracking its progress on the board. Now, let's dive into creating a board for OKRs in both of these scenarios. To begin, click the plus or create button at the top right corner of the hub page. On the Create OKR screen, you'll have options to set up OKRs at the company, team, or individual level. For this tutorial, we'll focus on creating a team OKR and name it Launch a New Product to Market by the end of Q3. Select Team from the dropdown in the top left and enter your OKR name. Next to the OKR name, you'll see two checkboxes. The first checkbox marks the OKR as aspirational. The second checkbox allows you to make the OKR progress based on the board's progress. We'll select this option to create an OKR that tracks progress based on the board. Once this option is checked, the key results section below will be disabled, as the objective's progress will now depend on board tasks. Next, fill in the remaining details for the OKR. Select the period, assign a team, and if needed, link it to a parent objective to create alignment. You can also fill out any additional information if needed. Once everything is set, click Save and Activate to save the OKR. The page will refresh, and once refreshed, a pop-up will appear over the Create page where a new board will be automatically created with the OKR name, with a group called New Group and two tasks as New Item 1 and New Item 2 by default. Now let's edit the group and task names as required and add a new group and tasks on this board for our objective. Launch a new product to market by the end of Q3. We'll form 3 groups to organize the tasks. To do so, click on the group name New Group. Now we will change the group name to Product Development. Edit the task New Item 1 to finalize product features and specifications. Edit New Item 2 to complete prototype testing and revisions. Add one more task by clicking Add Item, plus below the last task of the group, entering the task name. Secure necessary production resources and materials. Next, create the following group by clicking the plus button below the last group. A pop-up will appear where you can enter the group name. Here we will enter Marketing Preparation as the group name. Pick a color for the group, then click the Add Group button in the pop-up to add the group. The group color can be easily changed by clicking on the group color box and selecting a new color from the available options. Now, let's add the following tasks into the group. Design product branding and packaging, develop the marketing campaign, social media, email, etc. Create promotional materials, ads, banners, brochures. Finally, add the third group and tasks. Launch execution. Coordinate launch event logistics, prepare customer support for new product inquiries, set up distribution channels for product delivery. Once your groups and tasks are set, you can assign tasks to specific team members, customize the columns of the board as required. As tasks in these groups are completed, the board's progress will automatically update, and in turn, the objective's progress will reflect these changes, giving you a real-time view of how close you are to achieving the goal. To know more about boards, check the board tutorials. Now, let's explore creating a board for an OKR without progress based on the board and see how a key results progress can be based on board tasks by choosing UOM, Board KR. Additionally, we'll cover how to set up a board for a key result without board-based progress. For this example, let's create an OKR named Increase Customer Satisfaction by the end of Q4, similar to the previous setup, but with different configuration. In this OKR, we'll leave the progress based on board checkbox unchecked, so we can enter key results directly. First, fill in the OKR details as required. Then we'll move on to creating key results. Let's create a key result and choose Board KR as the UOM type. When Board KR is selected, a board icon will appear beside it. After saving the OKR, click this icon to open a pop-up where you can create a board specifically for this key result. In this board, add tasks directly related to achieving the key result. For example, if the key result is achieve a Net Promoter Score NPS of 50 or higher, you might create tasks like Survey customers to gather NPS data. Analyze customer feedback to identify improvement areas. Implement feedback-based improvements in customer support. Assign these tasks to specific team members to ensure responsibilities are clear. As team members update the task status on the board, the key results progress will automatically update based on the board's progress. Now, let's add another key result to this OKR with number as the UOM. For example, reduce average response time for customer support tickets to under 2 hours. To create a board for this key result, first save and activate the OKR, then proceed to set up a board specifically for this key result. We will move to the hub. In the hub, each OKR and key result has a column labeled Board. Here you'll find a board icon. Blue indicates a board is already present for the OKR or key result. Gray indicates no board has been created yet. To create a board for an OKR or key result, simply click the icon. A pop-up will appear with options to create from template, choose an existing template to streamline board creation, create new board, start a board from scratch. Here, select create new board to set up a board for the OKR that does not rely on board progress. The process is similar for key results. Just click the board icon in the board column of the key result to create a board. Another way to create a board for an OKR is directly from the Create OKR page. This option allows you to set up a board immediately upon creating the OKR. You have the option to use the Create Board button in the top right. Just click the button to save and activate the OKR, and it will also create a board when the page is refreshed. Alternatively, you can click Save and Activate first, then click the Create Board button to create a board for the OKR without linking it to progress tracking. This is how a board can be created for an OKR, either to track progress directly or simply as task support. Thank you for watching.